So what exactly is the CIIE? Well, this is the 6th annual trade show and the first full return to an in-person event since the COVID pandemic. This week we'll see more than 3,400 exhibitors and almost 400,000 visitors from over 150 countries descend on Shanghai. And something of a new record has been set this year with 289 Fortune 500 companies and industry leaders attending. It's something of a chance, really, for companies keen to enter or perhaps expand in the Chinese market to show off their wares. This year, more than 400 new products, technologies and services are expected to be unveiled. Well, let's talk now to Xiaolin Chen, Head of International at KraneShares. Xiaolin, welcome back to the programme. For anyone sitting in the West who perhaps may not be familiar with this event, I mean, how much of a big deal is it?
It is a very big deal. Thank you for having me on your program. This is very important for both sides. One, for domestic customer clients and middle class to see what they could get access at their doorstep for the international business to bring their, I've heard the earlier part of the program, some French bread made together with local so-called bread bao. You know, I would love to try that out. So it's very interesting combination. Is you know, it is almost like speed dating between business of customer domestically in China. Everyone living in China now, if you think about it, 1.4 billion people in population, 85% of those living in cities. They have better education, better income. They demand for international standard of living. This is an opportunity for them to see from big, small, bread to high technology to even indoor pools for any product you can think of that we experience in Western world, where domestically don't have that kind of access or limited access. This is the way they can explore and get business engagement right on site. So this is a very exciting opportunity for both sides.
If you only followed the geopolitical tensions, you might think that the China international business relationship was on stop, but I mean, business looks pretty brisk, doesn't it?
If you could, you know, if you read daily news and headline news, they do tend to dominated by geopolitical, political, you know, some of the high level of noises. But then the truth be told, the 870 million to nearly 900 people who live in city, in urbanization, you know, is 65% in China. Those people living in city, they have day in, day out life. They are looking at how they can improve their life. Obviously, I think these 3,400 or nearly 3,500 exhibitors in China, in Shanghai today, is showing that they want to have access to those kind of business. At the end of the day, what is the owners or the business owners' best interest is to create the most shareholder value and also to access the largest single market in one country. You got to see through the noise from macro level, from high level. You got to realize fundamentally there's very appealing, you know, client base in one country and customer interest in one country.
China claims to be further opening up and increasing imports. I mean, if that continues to happen, how might that impact international trade just at the moment?
It will help on the trade deficit side. It will probably also help stabilizing with renminbi, but that's also dominated by the move of US on US dollar as well. So I think overall, you wanted this to be an open dialogue. You wanted this to be saying, see through the noises. You wanted Chinese policymakers to remain very committed. They are showing here to say, we're opening the door. Come and take a look how the economic underlining was so strong and fundamentally that we're still interested in international players to come on site. I think this exhibition is very important to show the international investors, look, we're not only opening, we're actually welcoming business from big, small, big as Tesla, big asset managers like JP Morgan, bought an on-site asset management firm this year, 100% owned, billions of dollars, to small business that you can all have a win-win situation by dealing trade or trading directly with China.
Xiaolin Chen, good to talk to you. Thanks for coming on the show. Xiaolin Chen, the Head of International at KraneShares.